The 50-Year War. This is a long one. A war that caused terror for nearly 50 years between Ivalis and Ordalia, known as the 50-Year War. The war was ignited when King Duanu died without naming a successor. The throne was succeeded by Duanu's brother, Valoa. But Dinamundu of Ivalis, Jesus, all these names, declared war. This was only an excuse. The real reason was because of Zelamonia, a territory of Ivalis running along the Ordalian border. It was once independent, but was annexed over a century ago, after an invasion. Ivalis supported Ordalia, but the result was failure. Unrest among the nobles and in the cities of Zelamonia, along with Ordalia's rule, led them to seek intervention from Ivalis. With victories in the early battles, Ivalis's army marched on the capital of Bura, but King Dinamunda fell ill and was never to return to his kingdom. The confusion gave the Ordalian army an opportunity, as Valoa was successful in holding off Ivalis's army. Approximately a 2-year stalemate, lots of things, was brokered by the Romandan army's invasion. Romanda is a military state separated from Ivalis by Larner Channel. Under King Valoa's orders, a blood relative, they marched on Ivalis, but Dinamunda, who succeeded King Dinamunda, I believe that's actually supposed to be something else than Dinamunda twice, was a brave warrior against both the Romandan and Ordalian armies. An outbreak of bubonic plague in Romanda forced them to retreat in 3 years. The two squads most effective in the war were the Hakutin, led by Balbanes, and the Nantin, led by T.G. Sid. They scored many victories as they marched on Ordalia, but the long war was disastrous for both administrations. Farmers' revolts and riots broke out in many areas, as both kingdoms focused their war efforts within their borders. This made another stalemate, broken only by the death of King Dinamunda, widely believed to be assassinated. His successor, Amdalia, I'm guessing Amdalia was supposed to be the other word that was up there rather than Dinamunda twice, was not fit to lead the kingdom, and left all matters of state to the elder statesman and the queen. Therefore, there was no power to drive the troops of Prince Lannard, Valoa's successor, out. After allowing the invasion of Zeltinia, battles that both the Hakutin and the Nantin fought in, Ivalis hoped for peace. Realizing the war was useless, both kingdoms agreed on peace, focusing their efforts within their respective borders. Although their agreement was bilateral, Ivalis surrendered. Soon after, Ivalis's economy was on the brink of bankruptcy. Because of severe war reparations, payments could not be made to the returning soldiers, and large groups of knights were discharged. As a result, high unemployment, uncertainty, and distrust filled Ivalis. Basically, the 50-Year War really sucked. And now there's going to be another war because shit went down and people don't like it. Alright, with all that reading out of the way, I'm hoping you've got a better idea of what's going on. There's a lot of history going into this game, and it is a lovely story. I really enjoy this. And you will get to see how it unfolds, because this is a very story-filled game, and that is a big part of why I love this game so much. Alright, let's throw some people on the board. Now, it's best to try to put people as close as possible to each other. I can only do 4 capacity in this squad. I'm going to go ahead and toss them here. But it's best to put them as close as possible to each other so you have defensive lines together. If you put them over here, it's quite possible the reason that this is present is because there's something blocking this section from the other section, which means that you can't access the other people, and if you need to help them, it's going to take you walking around whatever could be out here to get to them. So good idea to try and put people as close as possible because of that. Like, here I would know that I could walk across and get to these other people if I needed to, even if there's a rock or something here. Just a little bit about strategy. Not big stuff. I don't know all the big stuff, but I know a little bit about strategy. Still breathing. What'll we do? Don't be stupid. We just need to get to the marquee. Right. Hey, don't blame us. Blame fate. Blame God, blame yourself, blame fate, blame something. What? Damn, the Hakuten Knights. Death Corps? They're attacking someone. Alright, so we can choose to just destroy the Death Corps, or we can say saving the prisoner over here is our priority. If we say saving him is our priority, that means if he dies, the game is just over. Period. There is no way of getting out of it. So, I'm going to go for the saving him as our priority, because it's the noble thing to do, but I'm going to try to take care and get over to him as soon as possible so we can heal him as necessary, because he is in the midst of a lot of enemies, and that is not a good thing. Don't disgrace the knights. Saving him comes first. And his name is Algus. He may look like he's about on the edge of death, but as soon as the battle starts, he's suddenly not. Reinforcements? Thank God. Now I'm gonna stab someone. I don't know why they didn't take his sword away from him, but okay. He's actually blocked from moving anywhere because of the people around him. I'm glad that missed him. The less damage that gets done to him, the better. So this guy with a nice little feather in his cap is a little bit new, and we'll discuss him as soon as we get a chance to. Apparently we've got Richard Dreyfuss there, throwing stones at people. That seems pretty normal for him. Alright, so we've got two new things on the battlefield. A dude with a feather in his cap, which means he is a thief. Thieves are capable of stealing money from people, they are capable of stealing hearts, they're capable of stealing items, armors, a whole bunch of different things. Thieves are a little bit dangerous. This early in the game, they're not that bad. This is our first animal. We've got a red panther here. However, it's on their side, so not friendly, and we will be going ahead and going after that. We won't be able to control Algus, however, because there's no one around him, he should hopefully get away from there. I don't like that his health is that low right now, because he could die real easy here. And it looks like he's got item as one of his skills, so that's kind of a good thing, because that means he can use potions on himself. I'm guessing he probably has the ability to use potions. Yes, he does. He does not have Phoenix Downs, but at the very least he can heal himself. I don't like that he has that because he will waste our potions, but I do like that he has that because that allows us to stay alive at this point. As soon as we get out of this battle, I will be taking that off of him, but for now that's actually a good thing. And we'll just go ahead and move up as much as we can. Most of these people are going to stay pretty far back, so I don't think moving up all willy-nilly is going to be a big deal. And you'll notice that Fox, he has a much larger movement range, and that is actually because he's got some nice little battle boots on. I never really explain these, but usually stuff that goes in this slot is either for dodging or for, in this case, movement. So he's got some extra movement because of his battle boots, and that's why he can move just a little bit further than Haleen here, however you want to pronounce that name. Almost tempted to rename that character. I should do some renames with just some random characters that I would like better. I don't know. He didn't heal himself. Okay. I would have healed him. I'll let someone else heal him. For now, I'll just go after this Red Panther because he's right here. This guy will probably be able to attack back. Or not, because I knocked him away. If he hadn't been knocked away, he probably would have attacked me right back. I am going to go ahead and heal this guy and stand in front of him at the same time. Why do you have... Aw, man, of course you're the guy who doesn't have the ability to do anything. Well, that blows. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Don't want to risk that. Whatever, I'll just defend in front of you and hope you stay alive. Let's make sure that I actually have item here. Okay, we're good. Let's go ahead and heal you before anything bad happens. Don't want to deal with him dying. As you can see, we're getting much more job points out of this, which is a nice thing. I'm still gonna screw with Delita because he doesn't matter at all. Great thing about this is none of them have a healer, so I don't even have to worry about them trying to heal themselves. That's a fantastic thing. Damn good thing I decided to defend with him, I guess. He's taking all the hits now. Oh, don't run away. I wanted to kill you. I probably should have just moved someone over to finish him off. Delita, I wanted that kill, you little bastard. Good job, Algus. You just stay back there. As long as you're safe, I'm good. I wish that the defend would actually block that, but I suppose you really can't block a knife going through your arm. I mean, maybe you could, but not very well. This guy's defending back here, too. I'll go after him anyway. I really want to go after this Red Panther. Don't want people coming behind me, though. Alright, you are not doing so well, and of course you do not have the ability to do anything with items at the moment. Let's go ahead and turn that way. Wrong. Thought everyone had items. Did I just forget to put it on someone, or was there actually someone who just couldn't use items? I don't know. Starting a new game with new characters, it's a lot to remember up front. Oh, those 9 hit points, so terrible. I think I'm gonna die over here. He's still running away. I should be able to get a good attack on him and kill him. Well, I'm glad Algus is staying back and not consuming all of my potions. That's usually what ends up pissing me off about him when he first comes into the scene. Alright, let's kill you. Sweet. Now I can turn my back to you because no one's going to be able to access me. Alright, yeah, this is definitely not a good position, and I can't move around them. Alright, well, Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to attack. Thief. Yeah, I'll go after you. Nice. Unexpected. No, I don't want to wait. I want to move you over here. And now we can get you back up to full health. Lovely. Actually, I probably could have moved around these guys because of the corpses around here. Not that it really matters. I think I'm going to try to leave Carmine alone over here until we manage to get these guys to drop some loot. Of course, Algus is going to go over there and try to do something. Alright, let's see here. Who has the non-item? Is it you? No, it's you because I moved you back. I want you to go over here. Let's kill off Delita if possible. I'll just go ahead and heal myself. Actually, you know, I would like you to be over here so you can go through and try to pick up items, see if we can get any abilities. Darn it. Whatever. He can walk over the corpses, but I don't think he's going to get very far.